Hello, how is everybody doing? Welcome back to a brand new video here on Swelth Academy. That's a train in the background. Huge apologies for that. I don't know if you can hear it or not. If not, then you don't have to worry about it. Right here, we discussed this complex LU wave correction in yesterday's video. Highly suggest you guys watch it. Today's video, I'll be giving you a much more precise target using Harmonic strategy. According to Harmonic strategy, we have triggered our 786 fib level, which means that we're heading for a bullish pattern formation. To be exact, we are forming a bullish butterfly. Notice how the 1.618 and the 1.41 meets the requirement. Therefore, we are basically there. Whether you want to call this triggered or not, that's up to you to decide. I'll tell you what I think at the end. However, according to Harmonics, the bottom should be at exactly $38.16 to be exact. After this zone is triggered, then up we go for further upside towards our 0.5 fib level, our 0.618 golden ratio, and our long-term 343. Cool. Let's just focus on our shorter time frames. 0.5, 0.618, and our 100% retrace. That's going to be our targets for this harmonic pattern. Now, this has beautiful confluence with our LU wave theory or Y wave. As we discussed yesterday, X wave could be at a bottom at $36 give or take, or at a double bottom right over here where price action is currently trading, and we could head up for this Y wave. So there's many confluence here that's indicating that we're headed for further upside. Your risk to reward is very great. If you want to scalp this, this all depends on what type of trader you are. If you're a scalper, you don't have your stop loss, I wouldn't even bother with stop loss. But if you're picky and you want to place a stop loss, $33 give or take, stop loss, buys within this range, and take profit at 144. So you're risking 10%, you guys, for 288%. That's an amazing trade setup. Again, this is a very tight stop loss. We can go ahead and adjust it further down, and still you'd have an amazing risk to reward ratio. All right, worst case that I see this heading to is $23, which on my radar is not worst case. This is where I accumulate even more. So 35% pullback, which will later then bring us a 288% rally. All right. Now, after this rally occurs, and this is a few questions that I had in the comment section. Once this Y wave is complete, along with the harmonic pattern targets, this would most likely head for a further ABC. And this pullback can be as far as the 786, 618, 0.5, 382. We don't know where exactly it's going to stop, but eventually it will form some type of bottom. All right, so we'll have our A, B, C, bottom. I don't know exactly where yet until we have, further data work with. Let's assume that we go for $60 as a bottom. This would set up Litecoin for the impulsive wave that every single investor out there has been waiting for. And that's going to be our first wave, followed by our second, third, fourth, and fifth. Maybe in future videos I can get into these targets. However, third wave, give or take, it would be a $250 mark. Let me just confirm that once again. Give me 1 second. Let's take our fib extension. So this really depends on where second wave bottoms. About 1.618 fib level, so anywhere within 250 to approximately 275 should be the peak for third wave, and then we'll go for fourth wave, and then later fifth. All right. This is more of a weekly chart. And then after fifth wave is in, this is where our big wave comes in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. That's way too early to predict. So let's see how this market plays out. We're currently at $44. Yeah, let's just see how this market plays out. Again, major demand zone, just keep on buying, you guys. Sell zone would be later at 141 and 160s. I hope you all enjoyed this video, gave you some type of insight of what's happening with the markets. That being said, I'll see you all in the next video.